welcome to YOLO Learning again, guys. Thanks for coming. So this is level 2 stage 2 transformation. So please make sure you go watch level 2 stage 1 and level 1 stage 3 in order to have a better understanding on stage 2. So I will put the link on the top right corner over there somewhere. So please go watch if you haven't watched it. So let's take a look at stage 2. The function f at x equals 3 over 0.5x plus 2 minus 4. H at x equals then 1 over x, which is the parent function. G at x then is another transformed function of the h at x that is equal to negative 2 over negative 4x plus 20 plus 1. State the transformations from f at x to the h at x and then h at x to the g at x. So the overall mapping goes like this. The f goes to the h and then h goes to the g. So basically just f goes to the g. The way is basically the same as previous stage. However, the only problem is something that we have a little more challenging. So in this case is the rational function. So let's take a look at this since the whole principle is pretty much the same. Now from the first step f to the h, exactly the same as the stage 1 level 2. Here we have f at x equals now 3 over 0.5x plus 2, and hopefully you notice that immediately this 0.5 is not factored out. So let's actually change this form to the appropriate form so that we can actually do a better job. So then this is then 3, 0.5 being factored out, and therefore it will be x plus 4 inside of the bracket minus 4. And this then goes to the h at x, which equals 1 over x. So again, as you can see, we have to get rid of these transformations, meaning we have to go backwards, right? So we have to go backwards, the same thing as previous. So figure out what the a is.
So a in this case is 3, b is then 0.5, c is negative 4, d is negative 4 as well.
Now, then to do the opposite or the nullification, again, we have to go backwards order, but at the same time, we have to do the backwards work. And from the previous video, a and b must become 1 after the nullification, and c and d must become 0. So doing the backwards order,
I'll put d first so that we can see it better. Now d was negative 4, so it should be positive 4 now. Then the c should be also positive 4. The b is then the reciprocal of it, and then it is 0.5, and then the b is 1 over 0.5, which is then 2. Now last one is a, which is then 1 over 3. So after this, everything becomes quite simple. The d gives the transformation of vertical translation up by 4 units, and then c being 4 gives me horizontal translation right by 4 units. Then b being 2, which is greater than 1, then tells me this is horizontal compression by a factor of 1 over to the reciprocal of the b value. And then the last one, 1 over 3 for a, then gives me vertical compression by a factor of 1 over 3. So this is from f to h. Now then the next one that we have to do is from h to g.
let's take a look at h to g. Now, h to g is very straightforward since it's just a regular transformation. So the second step here is then from h to g. However, the h is also not in the proper form since, as you can see, that negative 4 is not factored out. So make sure you change everything. So let's actually do that first. So the g at x then equals, it's negative 2 over, so we can say it's negative 2 times 1 over, since when you multiply fractions with a whole number is only multiplied to the top. Then 1 over negative 4, then factor that out, it becomes x minus 5 inside of the bracket plus 1.
So our a then is negative 2, our b is negative 4, c is then 5, d is then 1. So a has two transformations. The first one is a reflection on the x-axis. The second one is vertical stretch by a factor of 2. Then the next one also has two transformations because it has negative 4. So negative here means reflection on the y-axis, meaning a horizontal way, turning this way. Then the second one is then horizontal compression by a factor of 1 over 4, the reciprocal of the b value. Then the rest is actually quite okay and simple. I'll just move this down a bit. So c then gives me horizontal translation right by 5 units, and d gives me vertical translation up by 1 unit.
And that is all. So your answer is basically then all these combined as the steps. That's all good to go. One thing that you have to keep in mind is that transformation from f to h is removing all the transformation, therefore we go backwards, right? So that's why we started from d rather than a, and from h to g you're adding the transformation, therefore we start from a to d instead of d to A. So the last step is basically your final strike or final answer. So I'll just put final strike, that the first transformations and then the second transformations. And that's all good to go, and we're done here. A couple of things that you really have to remind yourself when you're doing this type of question is that when you remove transformations, you work backwards. When you add, it is traditional way of doing so by going forward. And that's all that is. So hopefully the stage 2 was not bad. If this still confuses you, please go back to stage 1 of level 2 to completely understand what is happening. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button. Thanks for watching YOLO Learning. See you guys later. Bye bye.